Hello everyone, welcome to the Financial Information Channel. In this video I'm going to give you the weekly earnings and I'm going to recap the earnings that happened this week. But first, let me give you a recap of the company earnings that happened last week. And the first company that reported earnings last week was Lowe's. They missed the EPS and revenue. Lowe's missed the EPS by 4 cents and the revenue by 30 millions, and the revenue year to year is 6.8%. And Lowe's is one of the stores that is not really good with earnings. It had missed the revenue and the EPS in the last few quarters. Now the good thing about the company is that they actually had good comparable sales. The comparable sales was up 4.5%, and during that the US home improvement business grew 4.6% for the quarter. However, the gross margin fell, so that is a negative for the company. Now let's go to the next company that reported earnings last week, and that is a retailer that has done really well during the last few quarters, and that's PVH. PVH beat the EPS by 5 cents and the revenue by 30 millions, and the revenue year to year is 7.3%. And this company has done really well. It was around 100 per share a few months ago, and the reason is this company is located in Europe. So that is one of the reasons why Amazon has not affected this company. Now let's go to the next company, which is AUTODESK. And AUTODESK actually had another good quarter. It beat the EPS by 4 cents and the revenue by 6.8 millions. The revenue year to year is negative 8.9%. And even though the revenue was down, one of the huge news for this company, the total subscriptions was up for the quarter. The total subscriptions increased 153,000 from the first quarter, and they have a total of 3.44 millions. And the good thing about Autodesk, it has actually adopted the subscription model. That's a recurring revenue for every quarter. And the next company is BROADCOM. They beat the EPS, and BROADCOM beat the EPS by 7 cents, and the revenue were in line. The revenue year to year growth is 17.4%. And BROADCOM actually had a really good quarter. However, the company had gone up quite a bit before the earnings, and that's the reason that the company pulled back. BROADCOM released the revenue by segments, and everything that you see in the screen was up. And the company really posted good guidance, so this company is really good for the long term. And the next company that I was surprised because it had gone up quite a bit before the earnings were announced was ULTA. ULTA beat the EPS by 5 cents and the revenue by 10 million, and the revenue year to year growth is 20.6%. And ULTA is a classic example of people panicking because the company, I think, has posted really good numbers. However, last time they posted numbers, the stock was around 310, I believe, and right now the stock is around 212. So that is a really huge amount to go down in a couple of months. And they posted really good numbers. The comparable sales rose 11.7% for the second quarter, and the e-commerce sales were up 72.3%. And ULTA posted really good sales across the board. However, the company has gone down quite a bit. And ULTA should be around top 3 retailers that could bounce back after all the negative news goes away. Now ULTA has no debt, and in addition the revenue continues going up for the company. However, the share price has gone down. And I'm going to cover the companies that are going to report next week. And the first company that is going to report next week is BestBuy. And as you remember, BestBuy went up around 20% last time, and the company has done really well in the last 4 quarters. Now I'm going to put on the screen the numbers and how the company has done so far. It has beat the EPS 4 out of the last 4 times, and the revenue 3 out of the last 4 times. And 3 of those times the company shares have gone up. But the most impressive thing, the company shares have gone up in the double digits. Now in my opinion, this situation is different. I think it's going to beat the EPS and revenue, but I don't know if the company is going to go up. There's a lot of volatility in the stock market. And Best Buy has gone up around 45% for the year. Now let's go to the next company, which is HRBlock. Now HRBlock has done really well during the last 2 quarters. However, the next quarter is going to be a little bit tough. Now HRBlock has beaten the EPS 3 out of the last 4 times and the revenue 3 out of the last 4 times. However, during the performance side, the company shares have gone up only twice on those 4 quarters. And I think the company is going to beat the EPS and miss on the revenue. And I think the shares might go down after the earnings are announced. And HRBlock has gone up around 29% for the year. Now let's go to the next company, which is Ollies. And Ollies has performed really well on the last 4 quarters. It has beaten the EPS 4 out of the last 4 times, and it has beaten the revenue 3 out of the last 4 times. The other time was in line, and the company share price has reacted positive after announcing the earnings. There has been only one time that the company share price has gone down after the earnings have been announced. And OLLIE'S has gone up around 53%. I think it's going to be the EPS and revenue. However, the share price might not go up as much. And the next company is going to be Box. And Box has beaten the EPS 4 out of the last 4 times, and the revenue 4 out of the last 4 times. Out of the last 4 quarters, the company share price has only gone up only twice the last time they have announced the earnings. And Box has gone up around 41% for the year, and this is a company that is actually beating the EPS and revenue. However, at this moment it's losing money. Once Box becomes positive on revenue, I think the company shares are gonna explode. Now let's go to the next company, which is Workday. And Workday has beaten the EPS 3 out of the last 4 and the revenue 4 out of the last 4 times. And the share price has reacted mixed after they announced the earnings. It has only gone up twice during the last 4 quarters. In 2017, the company has gone up around 56% for the year. And the next company is Ambarella. The company has beaten the EPS 4 out of the last 4 times and the revenue 4 out of the last 4 times. However, in terms of share price, the share price has gone down every time that the company has announced the earnings. Ambarella has done a really bad job with guidance. Now Ambarella has gone down negative in 2017. At this moment, Ambarella is negative with around negative 2%. And the next company is Dollar General. The company has gone up around 4% for the year, and the company has beaten the EPS 2 out of the last 4 times and the revenue 2 out of the last 4 times. However, the company has been in line with one of those revenues. During the last 2 times that the company has beaten the EPS, the company share price has gone up, and I think the company will beat the EPS and revenue. However, the share price might not go up as much. And the next company is LuluLemon. The company has been negative in 2017. Their return in 2017 has been negative 7%. LuluLemon has beaten the EPS 3 out of the last 4 times. The other time was in line, and the revenue 3 out of the last 4 times. However, the company has been mixed in terms of the share price after announcing earnings. The last quarter they announced surprising numbers, so the company share went up quite a huge amount. And I think this time is gonna be the EPS and miss on the revenue. And we might see the company shares go down quite a huge amount for the quarter. And the last company to report earnings is Palo Alto Networks. Palo Alto Networks has barely gone up around 2% for the year. And the company has beaten the EPS 4 out of the last 4 times. And the revenue has been mixed. It has only beat the revenue 2 out of the last 4 times. However, after announcing the earnings, the share price has gone up only once out of the last 4 quarters. But the last quarter they actually had good guidance, and I think they're gonna beat the EPS and revenue, but the share price might not go up as much. And well, that's gonna be everything for the video. Please leave in the comment section below if you're investing in any of the companies mentioned in this video. I'm gonna thank you once again for watching the video. Have an excellent day and take care, my friends.